Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing an upcycle video. So I'm going to be taking a few clothes that I haven't worn in quite a while and I'm going to try and change them and make them more wearable. So yeah, wish me luck because I don't have a sewing machine, so I'm gonna have to hand sew everything and I'm a little bit nervous and I don't know if it's gonna go well, but yeah, here we go. So I'm going to start with this shirt that I used once in a show that I did, because I did musical theatre, and I used it in a show once when I had to pretend to be a boy or something, and it's a really big oversized shirt that I got from a charity shop. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and make a dress. So I've seen a few videos and pictures of upcycling a big shirt like this, and they make it into like a little dress with straps. So yeah, keeping obviously the buttons down the middle, and I'm really liking a square neckline, so I'm going to try and do that. So I think I'm going to put it on and see where I should cut. So as I think you can see, it is very big, it's very long and the sleeves are incredibly long and it's really big. The only concern that I'm having is that these sleeves, these like armpit bits, go down quite low. So like I'm worried that if I had cut it up here, then that wouldn't make it work as a dress. So I think if I cut it down here, where it's not as big and puffy, then that would then make it easier to have that dress kind of silhouette. So I think if I cut just above that button, then that should be okay. So here I'm just figuring out where I'm going to cut the fabric and then starting to cut it. So I had to vacate to the floor, partly because I need to charge my phone and also because I was getting all these little like bits of fabric on my bed, and I think that's a very good idea. So if it's on the floor then I can just vacuum clean it up. So yeah, so what I did, I cut the top, I'll get it. I cut the top as a raw hem, so now I need to probably hem it together, but before I do that I think I'll just try it on one more time and see if it's how I want it to be. Okay, so we run into a slight problem. I did it too short. I didn't realise, obviously it would have to be like that, and then it's really short, because what I thought was, is if I still had it short, like long, and then it'd be okay, because if I did it like this and the straps be like that, but then that doesn't make sense. So what I'm going to decide to do is I'm going to make it into a shirt instead, like a little t-shirt thing, and put the straps here. However, it's absolutely massive, it's gaping at the back here, so I'm not too sure what I'm supposed to do with that. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hem this bit first, this top bit, then I'll probably cut it a little bit more, and then I'll figure out how to make it smaller and then do the straps. So after quite some time I finally managed to thread the needle. Normally I'm really good at that and I can do it like literally in like seconds, but for some reason it's taking me so long and it was like making me like really hot. So I've threaded the needle and I've also done a knot at the end. Now I just realised I need some safety pins so that I can safety pin it properly, so that when it folds I can safety pin it and then I can sew it in a straight line instead of it all being higgledy-piggledy. So I'm going to go find the safety pins and I'll be back. I've started to hem the top, and as I've hemmed it, as I've started it, it's starting to like ruche at the top, and obviously you do just like straighten it out and it's fine, like it doesn't ruche if that's even though like scrunch up kind of, but I think I might like make it scrunch up more, because then it'll obviously get smaller, because at the minute it's massive. So if it's scrunched up all the way around then hopefully it'll be smaller, and then it might actually look kind of flattering around. I don't know if it'll even look good. It'll probably fail, but yeah, so I thought I'd just update you guys. So that's what I'm going to try and do, and if not then I'll just like straighten it out and it'll be fine. But yeah, so I'm going to try and do that and hopefully it will look okay. Sorry about all the cars driving past. But yeah, so I'm going to finish off the top hem and then I'll check back in. Okie dokie, so I'm pretty much halfway there with the hem on top. So what I've done is I've sewed this bit together and I tightened it so it created like this kind of like ruching effect. And what that's done, it's actually made it a lot smaller, so it does fit. It's still a little bit big, but it does pretty much fit now. And then what I've done is I've safety pinned the back so then I can sew that all together. However, I'm not too sure if I've done it all straight because I can't really tell. But like that's got a lot more fabric than that side, but I don't know if that's just the way I cut it or if it's because I literally just can't do a straight line. But I guess we'll have to see after I do it. But yes, that's what it looks like so far. A little update, I've just hemmed the back. You can see the stitching, but that's fine. I think it kind of looks cool that you can. And it's pretty much all straight, so that's all good. And I tried it on and it looks really nice. It's still a little bit big. I think when I put the straps on, it will be fine. I really like it. It's really cute. I need to sort out what I'm going to do with the bottom, but at the minute, I really like it. You can still see the ruching, and that's the back. The only problem is I'm worried that if I put it in the washing machine, it might get ruined, so I might do another row of stitching below just for it to be a bit more secure. But otherwise it's really good, and at the minute I can put it on like over my head or I can just pull it up. But obviously with the straps it'll be a bit differently. I can just put it over my head, so that's really good. But yeah, that's how it's looking so far. So it's the next day and I left it where it was yesterday, so just doing the hem at the top. And I actually watched some videos on how to actually sew, so I'm going to try and do an invisible stitch on the bottom so then you can't see all the stitching, even though it kind of looks cool with the stitching, but I don't know, we'll see. So probably what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, because I tried it on and it looks really good, I'm going to then hem this bit so make it shorter, and then after I do that I'll try and do the straps. So here is the bottom hem all done. It's quite cute. It's a little bit longer at the back. So I think what I might do is I might try and do like a knot or something, or might try and make it short. I've done it. All the hemming and everything. What I've done for now, I've just tied this with a hair tie for now at the back, just to like secure it. And I'll see what I can do with that, because it looks kind of cute with like a knot, so maybe I can like sew it into like a knot flower thing. I don't know, but now I'm going to work on the straps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure how much I actually need in inches, to see, oh, okay, to see how much it would need. Okay, that's okay. And then I think, would I need a little bit more? Okay, maybe I'll do, okay, so I've measured that, so then I need to just get the material from here and make sure it's the same length, and then sew it all on. I've just done the strap, so I've sewed one part of half and I've just safety pinned the other side and also ironed it so it stays in place. So I've just got to sew that side and then make the other strap. But yeah, so far it's looking, I'm really happy. I've done one strap, it looks really, really good, and it looks really good as well, like on the body of the shirt. So now I'm just gonna go and do the other strap. I've pinned one side of it and then I'm gonna sew it, do the other side, and then I'll be done. Okay, so I've finally done the second strap. I think it's this one. Yes, done the second strap. So now they're literally both perfect, and I'm going to sew them to the top. Okay, so we've just pinned in the straps in place, so then I know where to sew them in. So they're all pinned in with safety pins, all looking really cute. So I've sewed on the straps. Looks super cool. Now I just need to sort out the back. I might do like a little bow thing or something like that, but I just need to sort it out and make sure it can stay secure. So that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for coming on this upcycling journey with me. It's my first time ever upcycling any piece of clothing, and I'm really happy with the end result, and I'm really proud of myself for sticking through it and creating a great item which is completely different to what it originally was, and now I'll get a lot of wear out of it and a lot of use out of it. So thank you very much for watching. I will hopefully maybe do a few more of these in the future, so stay tuned for those. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.